Guys, I just came out of my bed and I took a look at Twitter, and basically everything from Insomniac Games has been leaked because of this ransomware attack. This is a whole big update video. So much is leaked. Like, I think I have to do multiple parts videos. One for Wolverine. There's a new Spider-Man Venom game. I will talk about that. There is a new Ratchet & Clank game. I will talk about that. And I got details on gameplay for Wolverine. The whole story has been leaked. We'll talk all about that in today's video. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Take a beverage, a big one, because you're going to need it. A lot of stuff over last night that I was asleep has leaked on the ransomware attack for Wolverine and on Insomniac Games. And oh my god, like basically everything is leaked. First, one thing I want to make clear for this video: I'm not going to show anything visually. I'm not going to link any of the leaks. I'm just going to talk about what has been leaked. I'm also not going to spoil anything as well, so you are safe to watch my video. We'll just talk about the contents of what has been leaked. I'm not going into details. By the way, if you have a comment of your own, let me know in the comment section down below. It can be about this leak or Wolverine, or you're excited for it. Let's get into this stuff. I'm literally 5 meters away from my bed. I just woke up, saw this. I haven't even eaten yet because I need to make this video for you guys. All future Insomniac projects. So we have Marvel Venom for fall 2025. I'm reading on my screen right now what the projects are live for you guys, which is planned for fall 2025. By the way, all this information can be temporary. Keep that in mind. Maybe there are going to be delays. That is absolutely possible. I don't know from when this leak was, when this was done. Maybe this was done like half a year ago and now it releases. So take all this information with still a grain of salt still. Maybe details can still change. But still, Marvel Venom fall 2025. And apparently Marvel's Wolverine is fall 2026. That is kind of a little bit disappointing because I was expecting Wolverine more to be a 2025 game. But apparently they want to do Venom first. I'm happy with that, by the way. I was speculating if a Venom game would come. It's coming in 2025. Spider-Man 3 in fall 2028. New Ratchet & Clank for fall 2029. Marvel's X-Men, an X-Men game, and a new IP for in 2031 and 2032. Somewhere around that. And there's basically a slide of this of all the games, and this was from July this year. So the plans are still from this year, as I'm just live watching this right now. Wolverine, a 25-minute vertical slice of mixed gameplay and animations, has also been leaked. I haven't seen this myself. I also can't reach that file to see if it's downloadable or something like that, or streamable, but it's out there from what I'm seeing apparently. Then something maybe even worse than that is basically the whole, like, a playable build has also been leaked. Like an actual PlayStation 5, shall I say, file type. I don't know where it is. I'm seeing a screenshot of it. It can be fake, but still, that is absolutely massive if that is true. But with all these details leaked, I am not surprised, to be fair. A whole mission design presentation outlaying what the principles will be for the mission design for Wolverine leaked as well. Then bosses, abilities, side content, story traversal, and much more. A presentation. It looks like a PowerPoint present. It's basically a PowerPoint presentation, and you have art as well in there. Concept art. They talk about different hubs where it's hub based. It has open world elements, side content and collectibles. It sounds a bit like the Spider-Man games. There's also stuff about combat, abilities, light, heavy combo system, power attacks, critical strikes, dodge, block, parrying, grab system, the health system, all detailed. Stealth is in there as well. Traversal, jumping, sliding, pole swinging, zip lining, wall climbing. So they really want to make the traversal of Wolverine very interesting to do. And there has been animation leaks, so I'm very interested if we can see that already in the leaks. I haven't really seen them yet myself, because I just woke up. Ability and progression, how that's going to work, oh my god. Suits, I'm flabbergasted how much this is. Wolverine design, presentation, bar fight production, I'm seeing here. It's also a PowerPoint presentation, the lighting, the mood. Basically, it's just for this, a PowerPoint presentation for this scene, which seems to be special, a bar fight scene. Maybe it's part of the story. It's also in the teaser trailer, though. So it's going to be more important. They show pictures of actual bars that they got inspired by. Oh my god. This is... Guys, this is destructive. And Sony will drop a nuke on the internet to erase this stuff. I think they will try to do that. Then, leaked motion capture footage. So with an actor, I watched a little bit of this. He's basically doing stuff. You hear him speak as well. A short video. Wolverine, a dev presentation. I don't really know what's in here. Let me see. Decision making, created templates for quick iteration. It's more like an actual, like a dev, how they work. Even like a workflow rules, stuff like that. This is interesting. I see one slide. They talk about the rule of thirds, which is a video technique I also learned in my own studies in making videos. It's to make a better picture because 1/3 is highlighted, and they even want to use this in their games to make it more cinematic. That is just absolutely... It's in-depth stuff all what I'm seeing here. Sony and Marvel licensing deal for Wolverine and X-Men details. So details towards, I guess, that X-Men game, which is planned for PlayStation and PC. There's a budget, exclusivity stuff. They talk about this for like in 10 years. These are all plans for far into the future. I'm seeing 2035 release. All games must be released by 2035 for the X-Men game, I guess. Royalties for Marvel. Oh my god. The full plot has been leaked. There is spoiler-free points as well on the Leaks and Rumors subreddit. If you want to read that, I'm not going to say anything about this. I'm looking at it right now live myself. I'm not going to read this. I'm just scrolling through it because I don't want to be spoiled either, so I'm not going to read that. But yeah, if you're crazy and you want to spoil yourself before the game comes out in 2 years, feel free to do so, but I'm not going to do that. There is a PC build planned for Wolverine, and I'm seeing that it's 15 gigabytes at the moment for a Windows build. Oh my god. Then gameplay clips. I'm seeing test footage Of the classic Wolverine suit, I do recognize this suit, the yellow, black. I talked about this in my last video. I thought it was a modern version, but maybe it's also the classic version. And I'm seeing the use of the DualSense controller, how that's going to work. Live inputs as well. I'm seeing a bike scene, so maybe you can ride your bike. And I'm seeing a glitch that it's being used as a bike, like as an actual cycle bike. That's a glitch, I suppose. But yeah, you can ride motorcycle bikes. Combat? Yeah, there's going to be motorcycle combat from what I'm seeing. Wolverine is trying to bash into someone else. I don't know if this is open world stuff. I'm just seeing animations. Maybe this is not even part of open world. That can absolutely be a possibility. And maybe it's just a cinematic sequence, like something like Final Fantasy VII Remake. You had that motorcycle sequence. It's pretty much that, I can tell you. If you guys know that one, it looks like Final Fantasy VII Remake, how they do the motorcycle stuff. I don't know if that's going to be part of the actual open world, though. I'm seeing, I think, some sort of power, like a focus power for Wolverine that he has. I'm seeing I think a gadget that he threw, and there are lines coming from it, so I think it's to look through walls. Explosion animations. Wolverine can kick barrels, so they explode towards enemies. And I'm seeing one more animation where he's riding the bike and he has his claws trying to hurt someone next to him. Actual, shall I say, in-game footage. I'm seeing a menu, and I think this is just for the devs. It's just a temporary menu. Tutorial, first playable intro, first playable census investigation, first playable living memory, audio forest, traversal test playground, and a debug menu. I'm seeing, I think, a cutscene screenshot of Wolverine in a beautiful white suit, slashing ninjas or something like that, or shinobi. Looks very interesting. I'm seeing a screenshot of a Asian city, I think Japan. Looks very good as well, so maybe it's not taking place in America. I haven't looked up like the details of where it's taking place. I'm quickly scrolling through everything, but maybe we can go to Japan, or at least an Asian country, or maybe this is like a Chinatown thing in America. That could also be the case. I'm seeing a scene in a screenshot in I think maybe a hotel. Wolverine is doing an action powering up with his claws. And then there is a animation. I think it's like a storyboard animation with voice acting as well. Then there is concept art of Wolverine attacking another Wolverine. That is weird. Is this like a multiverse thing? I don't hope I said something very spoilery. It looks like two Wolverines. I don't know the Wolverine lore that much. Maybe there are more mutants with Wolverine powers. Let me know in the comment section down below. Kind of confused about that. I see Wolverine getting kicked by a woman with blue skin. I see Wolverine fighting in an Asian setting again, with those same shinobis in red clothing. So there is clearly something Asian in like a location with another, I guess a villain, I don't know, a woman with claws as well. It's not, I don't think it's the Wolverine claws, it's like nails I'm seeing that has long nails. Maybe you guys all know which characters I'm talking about in the comment section, I don't know. It looks like Doctor Strange, or maybe it is Insomniac's version of Doctor Strange. It could be a totally different character though, guys. I don't. It looks like Doctor Strange and Wolverine as well. A slice of actual gameplay I'm now looking at, and it's still in development gameplay because the room is very empty. But I'm seeing animations of Wolverine. He is crouched, walking, and he is trying to sniff the scent of someone. Maybe it's a little bit like Batman, where he can do this detective stuff. That's what I am thinking that I'm seeing right now on my screen. This gameplay is 2 minutes, 17 seconds, something like that, 16 seconds. He's doing a slash attack in the wall, and the wall seems to be destructive. So maybe there's a destructible environment, somewhat. More gameplay. This is, I believe, a whole gameplay reel. Okay, of multiple stuff. I'm seeing animations. I'm seeing Wolverine jumping through windows as well. Normal jumping. I'm seeing the same ninja characters that I was talking about. Shinobi characters he's fighting against with katanas. Wolverine is able to climb. I'm seeing the animations for that as well. I'm seeing him basically doing leaps. It's kind of what you expect Wolverine to do. It's not a lot of wow stuff, but still, it's cool to see this stuff in actual like action, how it's looking like for now. But these animations will be finalized, especially towards release, to have more details. It's still looking a little bit clunky. You can think of the early GTA 6 gameplay, how that looked, the leaked gameplay. I'm seeing Wolverine jumping over buildings. I'm seeing a actual in-game cutscene that looks just fully realized, basically. Of Wolverine sitting at that same bar in the teaser trailer with a older woman. She's having a conversation. I don't hear any audio because I switched off the audio. I'm seeing powers from Wolverine with finishers. I'm seeing a fight against another enemy type with guns, more like soldier types. And in a forest, and Wolverine is fighting with his... without his uniform. He's just in his normal clothes with the bar scene. Then you already know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm seeing something very interesting here. So I see Wolverine running through. There are 2 buildings, and I'm seeing him wall running with one claw in one wall, and he's doing the wall run a la a Titanfall, basically. That is very cool, and you can jump higher. This will show a lot of mobility in this open world, and that is really cool. So for the Spider-Man fans out there, you shouldn't be afraid for the traversal for Wolverine, because this looks fun. Well, from what I'm seeing here, and he's very mobile, and he can jump higher with the wall running. I think that's how you get onto buildings. I'm seeing Wolverine jump on an enemy, on a big buffed enemy, like a boss type enemy, mini boss, and he's doing a claw attack, slashing his claws into. This looks mature, like a mature game. This is not. I don't think this is going to be like Spider-Man, to be fair with you guys. There is blood everywhere. It looks mature. So if you guys were afraid of this not being mature, I do think this is a mature game. He makes brutal finishers as well. He's getting kicked off from a boat. I think it's the same sequences you have in Spider-Man 2, where you have the boat following sequence. If you've played the game, what you know Insomniac Games for, like these cinematic scenes, it sparkled in with the gameplay. They have this stuff also for Wolverine, so it's going to be very cinematic as well. Wolverine can actually pick up, it seems like, other weapons, because he is holding one of the katanas that the ninjas had. They don't look like samurais. I know the difference between samurai and ninja. But they really look like ninjas because they are hiding their face and you just see the eyes. But Wolverine took one of their katana. I don't know if I don't see the animation from him taking it. He's just using it. But that's very interesting because he has his claws. So what is the purpose of taking these other weapons. Maybe it's part of a finisher, but then he goes into kind of a idle stance. So I guess it's part maybe of a gameplay mechanic that you can take weapons from enemies. I'm seeing Wolverine in the boat, more bombastic stuff. Kind of also looks like Uncharted in a way, how Uncharted 4 did their scenes with Nathan Drake hanging on in the mud stuff with the car. If you guys played that game, man, there is so much explosion happening on the same setting. He can jump on poles, on water poles. It's kind of like Spider-Man. Think really of Spider-Man 2 in Wolverine, but how Wolverine would work with his weight. It's kind of self-explanatory, kind of, yeah. There's a whole action scene where he has to escape a fire with the boats, and he is doing his wall running again. Oh my lord, there is so much stuff. So that was the gameplay. Then there is a cast thing for all the cast that is in here, and I'm not going into details because that's story related and I don't want to spoil that for you guys. I'm looking at it myself right now. Earlier in the video, I will say this, earlier in the video I said maybe Doctor Strange, but it's not going to be Doctor Strange, it's another character. So you guys have not been spoiled so far that I'm seeing. I'm seeing the actors that are going to play all these characters as well. Oh my god, this is so messed up. How much has been leaked? There are some famous characters from the video game industry. I will say that. I'm not going to further spoil who's going to play who. I'm going to keep it for this now, for this video. There's more on Ratchet & Clank and Spider-Man. I'm going to do that in a second video because it's so much. And I'm kind of tired now of talking. I'm going to take a little break and then upload a second video talking about the Spider-Man stuff and Ratchet & Clank. So watch that video. There is more to talk about from this major leak that just happened. And I'm already at 30 minutes of recording. Wow. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm not going to do a comment of the day for this video because I'm tired and I need to do a second video. Maybe I will do it in the second video, but I will see you guys in the second video if you want to watch that. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like this video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gaming leaks, rumors, stuff towards the biggest single player games. I always do that. And of course, visit my social media in the description down below. And I will see you guys in the next Get Rekt gaming news video. I'm just noticing that Todd is not right behind me. I have been doing this whole video. It doesn't matter. It's a whole messy day. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.